I've just woke up in a fucking steaming mood, yeah? Because I live in a shithole!
There are several factors why I want to eventually emigrate from Germany, and in this video I will just give you insight in my reasoning. First, let's talk about the climate. It's neither warm nor is it extremely cold. It's exactly nothing. In winter there's rarely snow, and in summer it's rarely extremely hot. But if you're into mild climates, then maybe Germany is perfect for you. But the climate is something that you can't change. So let's talk about something that could be changed in the future, but probably will not be changed. And it's the people. In Germany, there's an extreme culture of envy. People are just envy on everything and everyone. If you tell somebody that something good happened to you, there's a great chance that this person will envy you. And I found that especially with older people in my generation, I'm currently 20, are not as envy as people like 20 years ago, for example, which is a good change. But still, also in my generation, I've seen a lot of envy people. Also, one thing that I hate about the people in Germany is that most people are extremely depressed. Sadly, the majority of people in Germany are not in a good mood. They rarely smile, they walk around with a frown all day. And if you lived more than a few years in Germany, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Next, the financial situation of Germany. Germany was once this country of quality. If something was made in Germany, people knew that the product was good. Nowadays, products from Germany are not better than products from China, for example. And not only does Germany lose its reputation, German companies have been fleeing Germany for several years now. This just because producing in Germany is just so expensive, and since you can't charge extra for the reputation that you made it in Germany, there's no reason to produce here anymore. Also, one thing that I don't like about Germany is the taxes. In Germany you get taxed for everything, but what I hate most is that you get double taxed if you invest your money. In Germany, when you invest in stocks and make over 1,000 euros in revenue, you have to pay taxes again. This means you pay taxes on your salary, invest it, make a revenue, and then you get taxed again. I think it's just brain dead, especially since the retirement system is bound to fail. The government really makes it extremely hard for German people to save up for their retirement. But that's not the only thing where the government tries to make things harder than they should be. In general, there's so much bureaucracy in Germany that everything that has to do with the state is extremely exhausting. But the worst problem is a problem that has only appeared a few years ago. And it's the increasing danger of being a victim to crime. In every major city, there are more and more crimes. And not only petty crimes like stealing, also hard crimes like actually killing someone. But this is not even the worst thing, because in Germany, every few months, there is a terrorist attack. You might think I am exaggerating here, but it's actually true. Every few months, there is a terrorist attack. Especially in the winter seasons, there's at least one terrorist attack every year. And if I think about it, it's just sad that stuff like that happens. And unfortunately, I'm not going to see a change that is going to happen soon. Therefore, I will try to finish my university as fast as possible, get my degree, and then hopefully immigrate from Germany. But yeah, this was my reasoning for why I want to immigrate from Germany. And I'm sure most of the things that I have said, you will totally agree with me, especially if you grew up in Germany. Then you know about all these problems. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day and goodbye.